Hi guys, Farhan Tipu here and welcome back to the Indulge Gadget show. Today's gadget is for people who are interested in filmmaking, videography, photography as well as live streaming. So as you already saw from the title, we've got the Qubo Gimble from the Hero Electronix group for review today. That's just under 7,000. If you haven't heard about this brand, well, this company forayed into the consumer technology market with the launch of a range of connected smart devices, and we decided to check out their handheld gimbal. So without wasting any more time, let's get started with the review. This is the Qubo Gimble box. On the side of the box, you can see the specs for the gimbal written. In the box, we get to see a carry case in which you will find the gimbal folded along with a tripod stand, one USB to Type-C charging cable and a hand strap. You will also find a QR code which will lead you to the Qubo app as well as help you with registering your warranty. Overall, I love the case they gave it to us in. It is quite hard, so it will protect your gimbal while you carry it around when traveling. And also you get extra space here where you can keep your camera batteries as well as your memory cards. Now, coming to the design of the gimbal, on first looks, I can say this is quite compact in size. It can be folded and it will take up very less space. On the front, you can see that we have a joystick along with some icons detailing the use of each button. This is very impressive and it helps beginners like me also understand and get familiar with the controls, and I haven't come across, or at least I haven't seen other gimbals give out such detailed information along with the lights on the button uses. We also get to see 4 LED lights that indicate the battery level here on the gimbal. Under the holder, you will also find an option to screw in the tripod that you've been given in case you want to go hands-free. And you can attach your hand strap here as well. At the back, you've been given a trigger button that you can use to start or end your recording without touching the phone. You can see a nice premium plastic finish to the gimbal, and the holder too has a nice touch to it that I will explain more when putting a phone onto the gimbal. On the back of the holder, you get the Qubo branding. Now, coming to the performance of the gimbal, firstly, before mounting your mobile onto the gimbal, you will need to download the Qubo Pro app. This can be done by either scanning the QR code or searching for the app in the store. I've already installed and connected the gimbal through Bluetooth. Now, when we put a phone here onto the holder, here I'm using an iPhone 14 Pro Max. Remember I said that there was a nice touch to the holder? Well, it is this bend that's there in the holder. This curve ensures none of your buttons get pressed while putting the phone here. Now, once you've attached the phone, you will need to press and hold the power button. After this, your phone by default is taken into the portrait mode. You can use the joystick mode to manually pan and tilt for your shots. If you want to change it to landscape mode, you can press this button and it will be ready to shoot your content in that format. The M button here is for the modes that are available. You can choose formats such as FPV, or follow all, half follow and lock all options. You can use any of these modes depending on your requirements. In the app, you can see that you've been given options to set your joystick movement speed along with options for panning, tilting and reverse options. You get options to put on a grid line as well, so that helps you with keeping your subject in the right frame as you want. You can also set video resolutions for your phone through this app. It also depends on the specs of your phone camera if the 4K option is available. Now, the next feature is for all the video content creators out there who shoot videos mostly by themselves. We get to see options like face tracking and object tracking here. So when I use the face tracking while standing in front of the mobile, you can see that it automatically detects my face and starts tracking it. Now, if I move to the left or right, it will automatically follow me. This works same in object tracking as well, where once it's detected the object that you want to shoot, it will follow it wherever you move, while standing in front of the screen obviously. We also get to see gesture controls that are available on the gimbal, which is really helpful at times when you need to keep a little distance from the phone and start recording. So, coming to my final verdict on this gimbal that's just under 7,000, the pros for me start off with the compact size, the lightweight that it's packing, the face and object detection features that help making videos much easier to shoot if you're shooting alone, and the amount of stability that I get while using it for B-roll shots is just amazing. The cons, or the con for me, is that only when I used my iPhone 14 Pro Max on the holder, I felt I was pushing the motor inside to its limit. The phone is quite heavy and at times the motor gets stuck or tilts due to the phone's heavy weight, which is kinda annoying. To be fair, my hands also pain a little while I'm holding the phone over long periods of time, but this device somehow manages to fight the weight and keep the frame right while shooting. I have also put other lighter smartphones like the OnePlus 6 and the OnePlus CE to it, where it didn't experience this at all, only with the iPhone 14 Pro Max unfortunately. But hey, overall this gimbal is a fantastic option for you to go with if you want to scale up the shooting process. As long as you've got phones that weigh around 200 grams, I think you're on the safe side to use it. So that's it for my review, guys. I hope I've answered all your questions in this video, and if not, please feel free to ask them down in the comment section below and I'll be sure to get back to you. See you in the next review and take care.